In the social media reaction genre, silly comments are considered especially heinous. At Dear Woke Christian, the dedicated content creators who investigate these horrible comments are members of an elite squad known as the Dusty Comments Unit. These are their stories.
Y'all, shout out to the plug. Thank you so much for this video. Okay, this is from a radio station, intellectualradio.com. I'm not familiar with this, but apparently they're in Chicago. And a host is talking about Tiffany Henyard in context of the Thornton Township Throwdown. I just want to ask you a question in the chat or in the comment section. Let me know if you remember that brouhaha, that dust up, if you remember that, and can you tell me, was there anybody injured? And by injured, I mean like bloodied, cut, lacerated, stabbed, inserted with a sharp metal device? Did any of that happen? Do you remember any of that during that? Because surely if that happened, there would have been police report and there would have been somebody arrested. And of course, we all talked about the fact that nobody was arrested. Listen to this story, y'all. Listen to this story.
As everyone knows, Mayor Tiffany Henyard is my friend, my homegirl. Okay, like my friend before she was mayor, she came down to my job. We became friends. I have nothing against her. Well, I watched a video last week where Tiffany Henyard was verbally assaulted at her job, someone talked under her clothes, called her a whore and a bad mama, and said all kind of stuff. And
okay, let's stop for a second. Called her a bad mom. Yeah, he did that. Called her a WH. Yeah, I mean, he said that. I mean, he did, in fact, say that. So I'm not denying that at all. I don't know what talked under the clothes means. I don't know if that's a term. I'm totally missing that. But let us continue.
And then a brawl ensued. So because brawl. Tiffany is my homegirl, I called her and I'm like, girl, are you okay? What?
Listen to this story.
What's up? She said that this attacker actually had a knife and he was stabbing and cutting them during this brawl.
I'm gonna back that up because you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that right.
Actually had a knife and he was stabbing and cutting them during this brawl.
Somebody was being lacerated, inserted with a sharp object during the Thornton Township Throwdown. Okay.
Her boyfriend's face and neck were cut, and a guy that was with them had his hands cut.
Let me just make sure I got this right. She could see from 15, 20 feet away through a sea of people that there was a weapon being used, being swung around. So she runs out there into the fray where a weapon was being wielded. And her boyfriend's face and neck were cut and somebody else's hands were cut. And there's not one police report that substantiates anything that was said. Okay. So make sure I had it right.
Now, I'm not saying that Tiffany was in the right because Tiffany shouldn't have got out of her seat. However, we are now noticing a trend of people.
Oh, wait. Okay. So listen to what the trend is. This one right here was like, what in the world? How did you get here? I did not expect her to go here where she's about to go with this conversation. I'm gonna back up just a little bit so we can get a running start. I wasn't prepared for this. Let's go.
A trend of people attacking Black female politicians at work. We had Emma Mintz, who was manhandled and pushed by Carlos Rosa at City Hall. Now we got Tiffany being verbally assaulted at her job out there in Thornton Township.
So 2 instances. And that's a trend. You can plot that on a line graph and show a trend, an increasing trend. Okay. I feel sorry for these people because they are willing participants in Tiffany Henyard's lies and deceit. And she's actually embellished the lies and deceit by going on about this being attacked scenario. But let's go.
People are talking about Tiffany and saying that Lori went out there to do an investigation, but based on Lori's investigation findings. She specifically says that this is not a criminal investigation. So Lori did not go out there to do a criminal investigation. She went out there to do an audit. Tiffany is the victim of a smear campaign. And for that reason,
is she though? Is she really? Is she really? I agree. Lori came to do an audit. There was no legally binding anything that were done. Got you. It did tell the FBI and other agencies that are looking where to look, for sure. But let's let her finish this up, because this is really interesting.
This week, we are having a press conference for Tiffany out there in Dalton for Black women. Participate or not, I don't need you to tell me what I need to do or not need to do, because at the end of the day, we cannot have it that people think it's okay to attack Black women in power. If I got a political seat, I don't want nobody to come to my job and cuss me out and throw me around and bring knives to stab me up. Nobody wants or needs that. So if you're following me on any social media platforms, please keep an eye out about that, because we are pulling all of that together right now. Again, this is not about the politics of Dalton. I don't stay in Dalton. I don't even go south of Cermak, okay? I focus on West Side business. However, when it comes to the business of Black women in Cook County, all of that is my business. And we got a whole bunch of other women who have made that their business too. So we will be doing that press conference this week. Keep your eyes and ears open for that. If you want to participate, we're going out there to stand up for Black women. I am getting the wrap up symbol.
All right. Y'all, I've never heard this. Somebody was being stabbed and nobody got arrested. Somebody's being stabbed and the ambulance didn't come. Somebody was getting stabbed and everything went easy like Sunday morning. That woman is, I'm sorry. I hate that Tiffany keeps finding willing participants in her shenanigans, and they're willing to literally cape for her and say anything. This is craziness. This is madness, y'all, for real. And this press conference, hey, where's the press conference at? I'd love to see it. It's not going to happen. This is another one of those people that just speaks on something. They have an idea and they're like, I should do that. That would be a good idea to do that. I want to do that. And they don't actually do it because I'm sorry. There's no press conference coming. No pressers are going to happen. It's so sad to see. Sure, there might be some real issues that need to be addressed, but this is not an attack on women in politics or in power on their jobs. What are you talking about? Anyway, man, I appreciate it. I don't know who this host is, though. He didn't tell me in the email, but I'll find out. So I'll make sure to try to get it down in the comments sometime before it's over with. I want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Let me know down below if you think this is real. Do you think it really is a war on women and so forth like that? And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.
Hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian. Smash that bell. For DLC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian. Smash that bell. For DLC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.